Hello, St. Andrews, and welcome to this week's edition of Chancel Chats. It turned out to be a great Labor Day weekend in spite of the weather forecast, but I've decided to extend my summer wardrobe beyond Labor Day. Usually I stop wearing shorts on Labor Day, but the weather forecast for this week is for temperatures in the 90s, so I'm going to continue that for at least another week. I'd like to begin this morning with just a brief thought about the fact that this coming Sunday, September 11th, is the 15th anniversary of the terrorist attacks in New York City and Pennsylvania and Washington, D.C. It doesn't seem possible that 15 years have passed since that tragic day. And I think it's one of those days that's forever etched in our memory. I know I'll never forget what I was doing and where I was on that day. And so we pause this Sunday to remember especially the families and friends of those who lost loved ones in the terrorist attacks, and also to continue our prayers for peace and justice for all of God's children in this world. So looking ahead to this weekend, Susan and I will be traveling to New Hampshire on Friday of this week to participate in the wedding of one of my former parishioners who happened to be one of the first children that I ever baptized in my ministry, who is now getting married. So we're very excited about returning to a church that I served for several years up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and participating in her wedding. So Father Bob will be preaching and presiding on Saturday evening, and on Sunday morning, Father Joe Parrish, who is a retired priest from the Diocese of New Jersey, will be preaching and presiding at both the 8 and 10 o'clock services. At the 10 o'clock service, a beautiful little girl, Sienna Sanchez, the daughter of Mylan and Ryan Sanchez, and the granddaughter of Ramon and Marianne Pace Sanchez, will be baptized. I'm sorry that I'm going to be missing that, but Deacon Joe will be presiding at Sienna's baptism, and I know it's going to be a wonderful event for our parish as we welcome this beautiful little girl into the fellowship of Christ Church. And then after the 10 o'clock service will be our annual Welcome Home celebration. There'll be food and fellowship and fun for everyone. So we hope you'll make a special effort to be here on Sunday morning and participate in Welcome Home Sunday as we officially kick off the fall season here at St. Andrews. Then looking ahead to the next week, on Saturday, the 17th of September, we're going to be hosting a memorial service for Aunt Millie Clevenger, who passed away several weeks ago, and there'll be a fellowship time in the parish house immediately following the service. And then that evening, that Saturday evening, after the Saturday evening service, we'll be having our first official confirmation class for the young people who will be preparing for the rite of confirmation sometime after Easter in 2017. So we'll get started with a pizza supper around 6:15, and we'll be finished by 7:30 on Saturday evening. And then Sunday morning, the 18th of September, we'll be kicking off our fall Bible study. A 6-week session on the Beatitudes of Jesus will be offered at 2 different times, one at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning in the parish house, and the second session will be on Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m., also in the parish house. So we've only had 2 people sign up for the Sunday morning session, so if you're thinking about it and haven't done that yet, please call Chris in the parish office sometime this week and make your reservations. On Saturday, the 24th of September, our men's group will be sponsoring a community meal here at St. Andrews. This is the first time we've done this. We're opening the doors of the parish house and welcoming the community. It's a great illustration of what I call kingdom hospitality. And so we're very excited about this. Doors will open at 6 p.m. The meal will be served at 6:30 p.m. The meal is totally free for everyone. And so please tell your friends and neighbors about this and plan to attend The first, and what we hope will be a series of community meals served here at St. Andrews. Then on Wednesday of that week, the 28th of September, the first of 3 fall family fun nights will be held here at St. Andrews in the parish house. It will include a simple meal, which will be served from 6 until 6:30 p.m., a Bible study, which will be for both children and adults, and then we'll conclude the evening activities with a celebration, a simple celebration of the Holy Eucharist. And I promise we'll be finished by 7:30. So if you're interested, we ask you to please call Chris in the parish office and sign up to be a part of that. Now, you've probably heard a little bit about the fact that our vestry, at our August vestry meeting, approved a proposal to make St. Andrews a nutrition site for a special senior citizen nutrition program sponsored by the Burlington County Agency on Aging and also Burlington County Meals on Wheels. So it looks like it's not going to begin until sometime, at the earliest, sometime in November. We will be hosting 4 days a week, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, a meal for all senior citizens in the area. But we need to recruit some volunteers to help with this program. Now, the Meals on Wheels provides the supervision and all the meals, so there's no food preparation, but we are asked to provide approximately two or three volunteers for each day that we serve the meal. And those volunteers will be responsible for serving the meal and then interacting and connecting and communicating with our guests. So if you have an interest in learning more about this volunteer opportunity, please call Chris in the parish office and we'll see that you get the information that you need. So we're hoping that sometime before the end of the year, St. Andrews will be an official nutrition site for this wonderful program, this program to provide a nutritious meal in the middle of the day for our senior citizens. Let's see, I think that's about all that I have.